and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my makeup collection video. Now, I haven't done one of these for a little while and my makeup collection has changed a lot, expanded. I've chucked out a few things, given a few things away. So yeah, so it's quite different now. The way I store things has changed a little bit, but not too much. There's a few more things, a few less things. But yeah, and my whole filming setup has also changed. So yeah, I will show you that. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get straight into my makeup collection video. Let's go. Okay, so this is an overview of my filming setup. This is my little organisation stuff. I've got my work shoes, I've got my blankets. I usually have another blanket in there, but it's on the floor down here. Oh, that was very close. And then I've just got work stuff, books, and then like a sitting area for something. And then over here I've got my filming setup, my bed over here. I've got my light up here, which I move a lot of the time. My tripod. This is my organisation. I've got the Alex 9 drawers. And then over here is my freelance makeup kit, and I also have a handbag up there. That is my work handbag down there. And yes, I have not cleaned up my room. This up here I will show you soon. It's just where I keep a lot of things, and up here is my TV. Let's go forward. Okay, so as I was saying before, this is where I just keep all my stuff, and this is my collection over here. So up here I've got a candle, a diffuser, business cards, my cleanser, and then moving over here I've just got masks, lip scrubs, lip mask, blush cream, Fix Plus. That is for my back. Icy hot spray. It's like deep heat. Then in here I've got small micellar water, a eye makeup cleanser, some sprays, a detangling spray, water mist, setting spray, big micellar water back here, 2 Fix Pluses, brush cleaner, and a big sanitizer at the back. Then we move over here. That's just nothing over there. Ooh, there's me. Hello. So this is my area that I film in. This is my mirror that I've had for a while. I use it all the time. And then I usually keep this area here free of stuff, just because I usually, for work, I'll do my makeup here and just leave all the stuff there. So yeah. Let me just come in further. So it's quite a large space. And just leave all my makeup here. And okay, so here we just have all of my brushes at the back here. I've got 4 separate little containers. These are my eye brushes, face brushes, and these are my drugstore brushes, and then I just have extra face brushes and stuff here. And then I've got these 3 Real Techniques brushes that sit by themselves. And then I go on to lip liners and eyeliners, and then I've got some lipsticks in that little shot glass, which is Venetian glass, and I thought it was really pretty, so I just keep them in that. And then here I've got my beauty blender that needs a serious wash. I just have 9 lipsticks there, MAC ones. They don't actually fit in my lipstick drawer because the 3rd row is too tall. And then I've just got sanitizer. Okay, and then we'll just move on. Okay, so now onto the drawers. We're going into the first drawer, and this is just my easy to reach drawer. Okay, so over here I just have my MAC highlighter in Soft and Gentle, and then behind it I've got my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal, and then I've got my Too Faced blush, and it's one of the Heart Flushed blushes, and it's in Love Hangover. And then I've got my Makeup Forever Pro Fusion bronzer. I love this one. Then this is my favorite bronzer ever, the Hoola. And then I've just got a Makeup Geek blush there. A small little thing of Makeup Geek eyeshadows, which are just my go-to ones. At the back here, I've got a Stila palette. It's the Eyes are the Windows to the Soul, and it's the Spirit one. And then at the back here, I've got my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and then my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Absolute favourite palette in the world. Then I've just got some Benefit eyeshadows here that used to be in like a little pack with 2 of these cream ones, but it's too bulky, so I just took it all out. I've got a NARS eyeshadow here in Galapagos. I've got 3 Bobbi Brown eyeshadows here. I think I've got Caramel, Cocoa, and Sable. Then I've got a NYX eyeshadow here, which is just a white. I've got a NARS Deep Throat blush, a Chi Chi brow pomade, Benefit Gimme Brow. I've got 2 sharpeners, some tweezers, and then this is just a Anastasia Beverly Hills brow wheels. Closing that drawer. Then on to the next one. This is just a really full drawer. This is my blush, highlighters and contour drawer. So these over here are all my blushes. I've got a mix of MAC. I've got some MAC here. These are Milani blushes, these ones. 3 NARS ones, 2 Benefit, some more NARS down here. Some more NARS. This is a Hourglass blush. And then I've got a L'Oreal blush, a Becca blush, and then 2 Tarte blushes, which I really love, and I want to get some more of them. Over here, I've got my Bobbi Brown blushes in a little palette. You just snap the 3 of them in there. And then beside that is just my palette of Hourglass blushes, just the 3 of them. Set it up later. And then as you go back here, I've got the 3 Benefit tints. I've got Posy, High Beam and Benny tint. This is a Models Prefer blush in Celebrity Crush. It's really new. I've only just put it in here. And then I've got 2 e-liquid highlighters. I've got NYX and NARS. Then back here I've got my palette of Hourglass things. The 3 of them. The Hourglass powders. And then I've got 3 more. I've got 3 more of the powders here. I've got a bronzer from Models Prefer and a blush from Models Prefer. Just take this one out. Just put it up here. So then moving on back here, I've got Becca's Champagne Pop, the Balm's Mary Luminizer, Lightscapade by MAC, Golden Glow by MAC, a NYX highlighter, 2 Bobbi Brown ones, one's in bronze, one's in beige, and then I've just got my 3 Hourglass powders there. And then that's it on that side. And I just put it close because I like to reach them more. So I've got those tints. And then on this side, I've just got my 2 palettes from Naked Flush palette. And then I've got this here. Over here, I've got my Smashbox contour palette thing. Then I've got a L'Oreal bronzer. And then I've got a Tarte bronzer, NARS bronzer, Too Faced bronzer, the Balm's bronzer. This is a limited edition bronzer highlighter mineral skin finish. And then back here is just a cream blush from NYX and a huge bronzer from Essence, just there. Clean that up later. Next drawer. These are a lot of my eye products. So these are my brows. I've got a mix of brow things here. I've got Inglot, Anastasia Beverly Hills, I've got Rimmel pencil, Designer Brands mascara gel thing, 2 MAC ones, some Chi Chi brow pencils, some tweezers at the back there, a Adele powder, and then a MAC fluid line, which I used to use as an eyebrow thing. Then moving across here, I just have all my lip liners. I've got a mix of MAC, I've got mainly MAC in here. I've got a Maybelline and then I've got a Kiko clear one down there. Yeah, I need to get some more drugstore ones. I've got some up on the top part, but yeah. And they're just lip liners, those ones. And then here I've got a mix of mascaras and eyeliners. I've got Bobbi Brown eyeliner mascara, Too Faced mascara, some coloured mascaras, some liquid liners from different brands. Got a Models Prefer pencil liner, MAC pencil liners, their Real Push-Up liner, which I haven't used yet. And then I've got a Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner. And then just a few more coloured ones. They're all in there. And I've got some paint pots by MAC. A little paint pot here by Makeup Forever. And then I've got a I Love Sage eyeshadow base. A Maybelline purple eyeshadow base. NARS's Black Valley eye paint. Insomnia pigment by Makeup Geek. Pigments by MAC. And then at the really back there, I've just got my fiber lashes things. So yeah, they were really good. I still have it. And then I've got my Kiko eyeshadows, a Stila Magnificent Metal thing, a NYX eyeshadow there. I've got a Jordana eyeshadow there, Urban Decay eyeshadow, Napoleon, Australis Magnificent Metal sort of things. And then in this thing, I've got a glitter, 2 bright coloured eyeshadows from NYX, And then I've got my Too Faced glitter insurance and shadow insurance things. And then I've just got a whole heap of NYX jumbo eye pencils. That's it for that drawer. Here is all my lipsticks, minus the few that were on the top. I've got quite a few MAC lipsticks, some Lime Crime, some Chi Chi. I'm not going to throw out my Lime Crime lipsticks because I actually paid for them, and I'm not going to sell something out. I'm not going to throw something out that I haven't paid for. YSL stain thing, Maybelline lipstick, some more Chi Chi ones. There's a Bite lipstick there, Inglot, Napoleon. All of these are Chi Chi. And then I've got a Maybelline one there. And then going back into the back part here, I've got all my NARS ones here. These are the NARS Audacious lipsticks. And then back here, I've just got all of my Bite Beauty lipsticks, which I'm going to do a swatch video on. I've got my Dose of Colours ones that I will do a lip swatch video on as well. A Urban Decay lipstick thing. A Kat Von D matte cream lipstick thing, whatever that is, which I plan to get more of. And then I've got just a whole heap of other ones here. Some Rimmel, some Too Faced. At the bottom I've got a lot of NYX butter glosses. At the back here I've got Chi Chi ones, some more lip glosses that I don't usually use. Moving down here I've got my eyeshadow palettes. Here I've got all of my Chi Chi ones. Then here I've got my L'Oreal ones, my 4 Naked palettes, my Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and then at the back here I've got my 2 small Naked palette, my Sigma palette, Too Faced palette, a Models Prefer nude palette at the back there, and then below that I've just got my MAC palettes that were limited edition. Here is the first drawer of the bigger sets, and I just keep all of my foundations, primers, yeah. I keep them in the same thing because why not? I've got a mix of high-end drugstore foundations. I've got my Maybelline foundation, a CC cream, L'Oreal foundation, Maybelline foundation, Revlon, CoverGirl, L'Oreal, Makeup Forever, Chanel. These 2 are NARS foundations. MAC foundations, I've got 3 of those. A NARS one, YSL, another L'Oreal one. And then I've just got a stick foundation there for contouring. And then I've got L'Oreal primer, Benefit primer, Nivea Post-Man Shaving Balm, which is a really good primer. The Balms Professional, I've got 2 NYX primers, a MAC primer, and then I've got Makeup Forever primer, a colour correcting primer down there from Australis. This is a Maybelline Age primer thing, and then this is colour correcting. Okay, then just over here I have my setting powders. I've got my Australis one and my Models Prefer contour palettes. And then I just got a little Z palette with a contour shade and a highlighting shade from MAC, which didn't fit in my palette that I will show you later. Then here I just have all my concealers. I've got Maybelline, Benefit, MAC, Collection, NARS, and Urban Decay. And then over here I've got just a primer water, Smashbox primer water. I lie it down because it doesn't fit here and I don't really want it out. And then I've got my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, my Laura Mercier powder back there. This is my Bare Minerals concealer well rested powder thing. MAC powder, Maybelline, Australis, Inglot when I'm really tan. I don't use anymore because I'm not. Makeup Forever, MAC powder, Face of Australia powder, which I don't actually use, and then my MAC Studio Fix powder. And that is that drawer. Moving on to this drawer. This has got all my eyeshadows in it, all my eyeshadow palettes actually, to be more precise. Except for this one. This is actually my AC On Tour Contouring and Highlighting Cream palette. I didn't really know where else to really put it, so I just stuck it here because it fit quite nicely in it. And I'll probably just put it up like that against there. Over here I've got my 2 BYS palettes. And then underneath that I've got my Urban Decay Electric palette, a Napoleon Protest palette, and then below that I've got my Chi Chi palette. And then some primers. Back here I've got my glitters from Eye Candy. Then I've got my MAC palette that I got for a birthday present. Ooh, and then below here I've got my Makeup Forever Flash palette, and then I've got a Too Faced matte eyes palette, and then underneath that I've got a BH Cosmetics coloured, it's like Take Me to Brazil palette. And then moving on to my MAC eyeshadows, I've got my 4 MAC eyeshadow palettes, and then at the back here I've got my contouring, highlighting and blush palette. I've got two highlighting palettes, colours, 2 contouring and 2 blush palettes, or shades. And that is that. I can still fit a whole heap more in it, but I just wanted it all to be really nice and laid out so I can see everything. So yeah, that's what I did that one for. And then moving on to my second last drawer. This has all of my extra products in it. So I'm not going to run through it all, but these are all my mascaras that I have as like extras. So I've got quite a few, so I don't actually need to buy any more mascaras, so that's really good. And then back here I just do have the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. I've got a primer here, eye primer, eyeliner. These are my brow products. I've got 2 extra Gimme Brows, a clear brow mascara there, and then the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. And then at the back here I've got my concealers. I've got quite a few of them. My Maybelline one. I've got 2 Maybelline, 1 NARS, and then collection, and then brand I don't really know. And then I've got my 2 Australis Press Fresh and Flawless powders. Yeah, okay, and then over here I've got my MAC Studio Fix powder and Hoola, another Hourglass primer, which I actually haven't opened that one yet, which I really love this primer, but I want to use some of the other ones. And then I've got my AC On Tour contouring and highlighting palette, my Professional 2 primers there, that I've got a small one and a big one, a Stila One Step Correct primer, a spare beauty blender. I've got Black Track by MAC, which I don't really want to open yet, Brown Down, which got a backup of that one, and then I've got Soft Ochre back there, which is the paint pot. I've got a Chanel foundation at the back here. I've got my MAC foundations. I've got 3 of those. And then a Pro Longwear concealer. And there is a lip gloss somewhere in there too, but I can't really see where it is, but that is all of them. Then onto the last drawer. This is my sort of chuck-in drawer. Mainly it's got all my nail polishes in it. I've got them in 2 separate containers because I like to be organised. I've got some cotton balls, nail polish remover, some extra brush cleaner back here, a dip your finger in nail polish remover, and then I've just got an extra pump and a few extra things. I've got these 2 primers, and then I've got a butter gloss lipstick and a lip liner and a brow thing. And then below that, in a new container, I've got a whole heap of antibacterial wipes. But yeah, that is all of them. That is everything that I have in this makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys. Bye.